They are closer now, and the sea no longer hides their intention.
Arrows rise first, before wood answers steel, and the sea carries every shock back into the body.
Hold the line! Push them back! Hold the line!
To me, kill the orders arrive too late, when bodies have already decided otherwise.
In the end, no one fights the battle, only their remaining seconds. When formation dies, every man becomes his own battlefield. Strength no longer decides outcomes, only how long it can delay collapse. At this point, victory is no longer an event. What remains is not fighting, it is only refusing to fall first. Even the ships are no longer part of the battle, only what is breaking beneath it.
Hold the line! Form the shield wall!
I'm trying, I can't move!
They're breaking through! To the oars!
What survives the battle is not victory, but what the sea refuses to take.
Even without fighting, the ships still decide how to move against each other.
Those who still stand are no longer warriors, only witnesses of what remained. Breath returns first, before meaning, before memory, before any thought of victory. Those who stood closest to the blade now lie closest to the wood they fought on. What remains is not the battle, but the echo it leaves inside those who survived it. No formation remains, only men returning to distance. What was spent cannot be gathered back from the sea. The body remembers violence, long after the sea forgets it happened. Even when still, the wood carries the memory of every strike. Distance is no longer strategy. It is simply what remains between exhausted bodies. What they lived through no longer exists in the world, only inside those who survived it. In the end, there were no armies, only men who could not keep falling.
What remains is not victory or defeat, but the fact that it happened at all.
There are no longer sides, only individuals returning to themselves.
The sea takes back its neutrality, as if conflict was never part of it.
The mind rebuilds order from chaos, even if that order is not real. Silence becomes language, when speech can no longer explain what happened. What remains is no longer what happened, but what it meant for survival. The battle no longer exists in time, only in the bodies that survived it.
The sea no longer carries what happened. It carries only movement forward.
Time erases the violence, but not the weight it leaves behind in those who lived it.
He came from the fog, but the tides explain the timing. It wasn't magic.
No, just the sea working for us.
In the end, the sea remembers nothing, so humans must remember everything.
When everything is over, the world does not pause. It simply continues without acknowledgement.
After chaos, the sea demands direction again, even from those who no longer trust it.
After all cycles complete, the sea no longer marks beginnings or endings. They are no longer defined by what they did, but by what they still are after it.
The sea does not preserve meaning. It only preserves motion.
It is not remembered by the sea, only by those who lived long enough to carry its weight forward.